Hi everybody, Elisa here with another Vera Bradley bag of the day. I have been burning the midnight oil with work, staying up super late, and so I haven't really been able to do a lot of videos lately, but I'm sort of coming up for air. I just finished one project, and before I have to go continue another one, I thought I would just take a moment to do a video because today, for people who aren't aware, is International Zebra Day. I think that's what it's called. You can check me on that, Google it, but I think that's what it's called. And so it reminded me that I have a couple of bags with zebras and one I haven't used before, and so I am going to be going out in a little bit, and so I thought I would pull it out and use it, and it's appropriate to do the video on the day. So I will be using today my zebra villager. This pattern is fall 2001, so pretty long time ago. And I've been looking for something in this for a long time because it's hard to find stuff in good condition in this particular. Rosie's making her debut, and so I have to keep my eye on her. As you can see, she's there. So I might be a little distracted. I'll try to stay focused. It's hard to find stuff in good condition in this, and so I was looking for a while until I found this one. And it's an unusual pattern, and I feel like not all the items in it make use of this trim, and the trim is really the whole point of this to me, this pattern. It's zebra butts. So you can see them there, and on the bottom as well. A nice wide banded trim. The Villager, as people probably know, is not available in the signature line anymore, but you still can find it in the factory outlet store, and it's had a couple of different versions over the years, and I'm no expert. So there may be more versions than just these two, but I have two vintage style villagers. I don't like the factory outlet style that's there currently, and I bought one at one point and returned it. I talked about that in a video. It was the flamingo pattern, the flamingo fiesta pattern. Is that the name of that pattern? Anyway, so I have this one, which has the top zip, the two straps padded, and on the front has a slip pocket, and then on top of that is a flat pocket that closes with Velcro. Not a big fan of Velcro, but what are you going to do? It's all about the pattern for me, and it being in good condition. This version of the Villager, this is Hope Toile. I don't remember the date off the top of my head, but it's on the website in their pattern archive page, retired patterns page. And this one, you can see the configuration of the pockets on the front is different. There's a slip pocket, and then there's, sorry, I know there's some dog chewing noises. I'll fix that in a minute. And then there are these two smaller slip pockets on top of that one. And in this larger one, there's also this strip of fabric, like ribbon of fabric, with a lobster claw clasp on there. I guess you could hook keys on there or something. I think that's kind of neat. I do prefer this configuration because it doesn't have the Velcro, and I just kind of like this, the two small pockets on top of the one slip pocket. I think that's kind of neat. The back, again, nothing on the back on either of them. And these nice, it's a nice bag because it makes use of at least the vintage styles make use of that coordinating trim up top and on the bottom. Uh-oh, what's she doing? Hold on just a sec, please. Can I just move that off of the grate? Thank you. Okay. Oh, here she goes. And here she goes. Come here, Rosie, please. She's all, oh my gosh, she's all in the strap. So I have my another bag out in honor of, thank you, good girl. Here. For that. Good girl. In honor of, no. We don't chew Mommy's Vera. In honor of the International Zebra Day, I thought I'd break out another bag I haven't shown. I have shown this pattern before, but not in this particular bag style. And this is a patty. I do have videos on the patty. I'll try to put some links in the description below, the video description. I bought this not that recently, but I haven't look. I always look at the patty because I like the style, and of course I like anything with critters, and so Animal Kingdom is a big draw for me. But you want good pattern placement, and people know I'm kind of particular about that. And I do love elephants, but not only do I love the elephants, but I love the zebras in this. There's such a nice zebra configuration in this. And so I was looking and waiting, always looking at bags and how are the zebras. And I saw this one, and this was a good price. I mean, I think it was about maybe $29. I mean, it wasn't more than $30, and it's in good shape. It looks a little faded, but the handles are in really good shape, and it's not, it doesn't have any wear on the corners and the base, so it was a good deal. And here on the front, the patty has just the one slip pocket on one side. The other side is just plain. Again, makes use of a nice coordinating trim up top, that wide band of trim. And here you can see the zebras, and it's a pair of them with the one standing and one sitting down. I just love that. So I was looking for that, and so I saw that. I thought, oh, that's great. And then I started to look around on the rest of the bag, and I saw there they are again over there. And there's nothing, it's not too many others. There again over there. Plus, there's a zebra in the trim there, and there. I mean, the whole bag is just, and even on this side, another one, just covered in the zebras. So, and nothing too awkwardly decapitated, which, is always a challenge with the bags that really feature animals. So, just if people are curious about the way these look and how they compare, but that's not really why I was going to do the video. I just wanted to show the pattern itself and talk about the features of this bag, but just to give people a sense of the sizes. How they look on the body. Oh. So you can see that the villager is a bit bigger, and longer. It's a different kind of shape. I like this shape, and it's a nice sized tote. It's not, it's a nice medium sized tote. Sorry for the mess back there. Puppy's a lot of work, and straightening up is not first on my list. What's first on my list is keeping her from peeing and pooping in the house. Yeah, I forgot about that part of a puppy. Anyway, very comfortable straps, though, because they're on both these bags because they're padded, so very nice. Okay. So this bag, the strap drop, in this particular villager version. I'm sorry, am I sitting on you? Okay. Of course, this sort of, sags a little bit, and I got a lot of stuff in there. I guess this is about 12 or 13-inch strap drop. And these, like I said, these are quilted, like padded, very soft, cushy straps. About 1 inch wide. Zip top. Of course, this is the soft plastic zipper, and it's from when they were still using fabric as the pull tie there, rather than the ribbon. And so you see I've got a lot of stuff in there, my usual stuff in there. Please don't chew my pants. You have lots of chew toys. Use them, please. Use that. Thank you. Okay. That's a free-for-all here with the chewing. Okay, so I do have my charger cord pouch. I have to put everything out of chewing range. My wallet, I will show this a little bit later because I did kind of also want to show a little bit of what a haul from the online outlet sale. And that's sort of relevant to that. Tissues and a slip pocket, and I will show the interior configuration. My Carson cell phone crossbody that I use just sort of in my bag. It fits in one of the slip pockets inside. GPS pouch. And my photos that I've been using various ID pouches to carry around with me attached to lanyards. I think that's it. And so this bag has 6 slip pockets, and they're constructed with quilted walls, which is nice, and the pattern on them. No zipper pockets in here, just 6 slip pockets. And also a removable base, removable cardboard base that slips in there, and it's in a piece of fabric. You can see that fabric. I'm not going to pull it out because I have it in there positioned really well, and it's not always easy. Hello, are you smelling my armpit? That can't be good. Although I did wash. And so the measurements on this bag, real quick. $12 from top to bottom. The top zip is about 14. And the base is about 4 inches wide or deep, or whatever terminology you use. So that's pretty good size, but not too gigantic, which is also nice. Sometimes you want to break. I want to break from the like larger Vera tote. Yeah, it's about 12 across on the bottom. Like I said, not a big fan of the Velcro, but what are you gonna do? So really, it's just for the trim on this again. The zebra butts all across the top. What are you doing? You have a gazillion chew toys. Okay, use them, please. And it's nice, this trim, I would say it's about maybe 2.5 inches, let's see. So it's nice when you get the styles that use that wide band of trim. It's really nice. 2 1/4. Oh, 2.5. 2 1/4. And this pattern on the body of the bag is sort of abstract. You know, that really doesn't do much for me, but like I said, it wasn't about that. It's about those zebra butts for me. So that's going to be my bag of the day. I will have to pack it up again. But I know she's going to get to that in a minute. But I did want to talk just a little bit about some stuff from the online outlet. So the first thing that I got was this mini kiss lock purse. You don't have to be all up in that. And, you know, I mean, this is just kind of I was thinking of it as a throwaway thing. It's so tiny. What am I going to use this thing for? And this pattern is stitch flowers. And I was pleased when I got this because, you know, like I said, I'm always picky about my pattern placement. And, no, that's not why I showed it to you. And so I figure with something this small, when a pattern has background areas, you know, there's a good chance you're just not going to get anything interesting on it. And so when I opened this, I was really relieved and pleased that I got a nice chunk of one of the bigger motifs on there, and on the back too. So I was pleased with that. And, you know, it doesn't have the coordinating lining, unfortunately, which is a shame with this pattern because I love those hearts. But, you know, I was thinking, well, what am I going to use this for? It's so tiny. It's not like the factory outlet Kiss coin purses. But then I realized, and I have been using it, I thought at first I would do it just for travel, but I've been doing it here too, that it's perfect for when I'm taking my rings off because I want to wash my hands. I don't want them to get, you know, soap residue on the stones or whatever. And so but I don't want to pull out all my jewelry boxes and put them back in the jewelry boxes. No, we don't bite Mummy. No, we don't. We don't bite Mummy. No, Mummy's not a big chew toy. No. So I would just use this to sort of, you know, on my nightstand or whatever when I'm traveling and, you know, at my dad's or whatever, I take fuzz flying around. I take my rings off. I'll just put them in here to sort of hold them in conjunction with a travel jewelry case, or, you know, instead of having here to get out my jewelry boxes, I just take them and slip them off and put them in here, and they're sort of contained in something soft. So it's working really well. I'm really liking it, and I've been using it the last couple of days like that. So again, stitched flowers. I mean, I think this was like $3. you can't, you can't, you can't lose, you know. And the other thing I got was this Audrey Wallet, which is something I wanted to try because it has a lot of card slots in it. And I have been using, if people see some of my videos, I have been using this, which is the All Together crossbody, which I use as a wallet. It has these loops inside here, and there's a strap that threads through there, and with a buckle, and you can unbuckle it and take it off. And that's what I had done, and I was using it as a wallet, and I was liking it, except that I was finding two things. I was finding it didn't have enough card slips for me, and so I was really having to either, you know, pare down my cards that I took with me every time I used this wallet, which was getting to be a drag, or I would have to shove more than, you know, I would have to cram them in, multiple cards into the slots, which bugged me too. And then on top of that, there's this feature, which is this sort of strap with a pin snap closure that then goes down over the cards when they're in their slots here. Is I guess supposed to keep them in place. Please do not do that. That's what I spend my day saying now. Please do not do that. Don't do that. No. I don't know. I just didn't like this. This bugged me. I wasn't going to use every time I took out my wallet. I didn't want to have to undo this. And so what I was doing was just sliding it into the top thing. And I was putting cards on top of it. And then one day I was in the grocery store and I was getting my wallet out and some of my cards slipped out of here. And so that's why they did this. I mean, they knew probably that was a problem. I mean, this is slick fabric here. I don't know, so that just bugged me. And I thought, okay, this something, I gotta find another solution. What are you doing? Don't chew the travel blanket. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we're not gonna do that though. Come here, please. Come here, please. Where's the squeaky? There we go. By myself a couple of seconds. So anyway, so I decided to try this because it's a comparable size, although this is a little bit bigger. Just a little bit longer. So, oh my word, my word. Come here. This was bound to happen. Come here, please, puppy girl. Come here, please, puppy girl. Give the girl. Okay. Please don't make me lock you up, because you're just too cute for school. Okay. There you go. No. Please, please. Okay, so this one, real quick. Oh my God. My most chaotic video ever. This is 8 by about 5. And this, okay, slipping off the bed. And this, 7 by 5. So the Audrey Wallet is 8 by 5, and this is 7 by 5. So just a little bit bigger. And comparable in size to this, which I like very much. This is the double accordion wristlet, which I use as a wallet, and very similar in size. So I thought this might work nicely for me when I realized this had so many card slip slots in it. I was very excited about it, and it was in the sale. And then as the sale went on for a couple of days, it went sold out in this pattern. This is Bramble, which I like very much. Of course, I only got obsessed with it after it was retired, which is, you know, one of my Vera laws. That's one of the Vera laws. If a pattern goes retired, I become obsessed with it. Anyway, so, you know, you're ordering it, and it's a crapshoot about pattern placement. And Bramble, for me, it's a challenge to order it, and I'm sensitive to pattern placement with Bramble. And I have returned a number of things that I ordered in Bramble because I didn't like pattern placement. Oh, good Lord. Come here, please. Come here, please. And I was thinking, oh, please, just don't let me get the flower in this one that I don't like the color in. And there it is, front and center, this purple flower. I have never liked that color, that shade of purple, never. And there it is, front and center, and on the back. It's like, the Vera gods were not with me. So at first when I saw this, I said, well, this is going back. But then I remembered it was sold out. So, and I'm not sure they're making this wallet anymore. I mean, on the regular website now, it's only in Lavender Meadow on sale. That's the only pattern. So showing up on the website. So I may just save it because I like so much like the configuration in here. And it's nice you get this pattern lining, the interior lining in there instead of the solid nylon. So, does have a pin snap closure. Not my favorite, but it's okay. And a slip pocket on the back. Does seem a little loose, like so. I gaping, so I might not put anything in there. I'd be afraid it would slip out. An interior zipper section, which I like. Very nice, plastic, soft plastic zipper. And then the ID window, nothing behind. There's no billfold behind this slip pocket there, but there's the ID window, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 slots there. No. Stop, please. That's what you want to be chewing on. And then here, behind the zipper pocket, there's this space, and on both walls, and then there's also this bill slip pocket there. But on both sides in here, you get additional card slips. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So 10 in here, plus the 6 or whatever it was here. Was it 6? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So 16 total. So I mean, that's awesome. So I'm going to keep it for that reason. She's a maniac. She's a puppy. So that was the thing. That was what I ordered. Official title, Iconic RFID Audrey Wallet. I don't think they're using Iconic so much anymore, but still in the tags. So that's that. Pleased with that. And then the next thing I got was, I had talked about this satchel before. This is my Hadley on the Go satchel in Butterfly Flutter. It's a great crossbody bag. I really love it as a crossbody bag. And I bought this in person in a Hallmark. It was very on sale. It was the last one there. So I got to see the pattern placement. Oh my God, Peaches, you're driving me up a wall. I got to see the pattern placement before I got it. Stop it, please. But this bag, I think I've mentioned in a few videos. Please stop. Give. Come on. I got kind of attached to this bag because I took it on a lot of appointments with Duke, as vet appointments. So I became very attached to it, emotionally attached to it. It's just not logical. And so I thought, well, what if I wear it out? I want another. I don't want to ever be without this bag. And so I saw it in the sale. I ordered it, and it did go out of sale in this last online outlet sale. It went out of stock towards the end of the sale, but I did manage to get one. And this is now the third one I've ordered this way. I returned the other two for a poor pattern placement. This one I'll keep because I know it's out of stock now, unless it comes back. Sometimes that happens, so it comes back a little bit. Maybe they get returns or something. But my challenge with this pattern is that some of the butterflies are upside down in the pattern, and also some of them don't have a lot of color. No. Peaches, Rosie, which one are you? Okay, stop. Give, please. Okay. So I found, ooh, you okay? I was getting parts of the pattern that I didn't like. The butterflies were too obviously upside down, or there were butterflies that only had white in them, or a lot of yellow, and I was not a fan of the yellow and black combination. Please stop doing that. You're driving me crazy. Driving me crazy. You are. So I returned the previous two that I ordered, but I'll keep this one. So you can see the butterfly upside down there. It's okay. You have to stop. You have to stop. Okay. So you can see it's filling up the space nicely there. The butterfly. I'm trying to. I don't want to take it out. It's not worth it to take it out. There you go. But it is upside down. But here, that's okay. Filling up the space a little bit better. That one on the bottom. But I realize now that I've been ordering these bags so much that this one that I got, the original one, really I lucked out. That's a nice butterfly right there, front and center, up, right side up. Nice colors. And the same thing on the back. Colorful butterfly, right side up. I'm feeling like I might start using that one and just to save this because, like I said, this has emotion. I'm emotionally attached to this bag now. It's completely illogical. And then, one more thing, and you're not making this easy for me at all. One more thing I ordered for Rosie. Because she does seem to like fleece, and they did say at the shelter when we picked her up, she loves her fleece things. And I was saying to the woman, the shelter worker, oh, well, we have a lot of fleece. And my husband's like, yeah, we have a lot of fleece. And he rolled his eyes. As if like I have a stockpile of Vera throws. I only have 3. And one of them is a travel blanket that I don't even use. I bought to throw in my car. He's a car seat cover. I haven't done that yet because I have to clean out my car. Anyway, so I really technically only have 2. So I don't know what he's talking about. However, I decided, because it was such a good price, to get a pet blanket, which comes in its fleece bag. And this thing, because it was free shipping, cost me $12.50 or something like that. I would pay more at a discount store for a fleece throw. So I guess I could try to open it up here. And this is officially called Don't Bite Mommy's Jewels. Pet blanket in a bag, in bag, 45 inches square. And this pattern, I want to drop you, please don't squirm too much. Garnet Buffalo Check, as everybody knows, is their recent Buffalo Check. I didn't want this for a bag because, like I've said a couple of times to people, I'm not a lumberjack. I grew up spending a lot of time in upstate New York, in the country. So it's not that I'm purely a city girl, and I'm living in a kind of rural area now, although I'm originally from Manhattan, New York. But we did spend a lot of time upstate New York. My parents had a cabin in upstate New York on a lake. So I wore my fair share of Buffalo Check. I actually did. Mom used to order stuff from LL Bean. She loved LL Bean. But I think it's nice for a pet bed, and it is, and the fleece, it's really got a nice, rich color. I think the bag, on the bags, it looks a little dulled, but here it really does look rich. Please don't squirm out of my, I know. Shall we open this? Will that distract you? So it comes in this bag. I almost hate to take it out of this because it's like a good bolster. What do you call those pillows? Are the bolsters? Those round pillows? I'm not sure what they're called. No. No. Oh my God. Yesterday she was so mellow. Okay, so I'm kind of hesitant to take it out because I know I'll never be able to get it back in there so nicely, but for the video. Oh yeah. Anyway, so I figure I'll throw this on the bed over there while she's out, you know, chewing on toys and stuff, and she can have her own fleece. Well, it really does look nice, doesn't it? I mean, it looks nice. It's got a nice sheen to it. It really looks rich. Kind of makes me wish I'd gotten, I don't know if it came in a regular size throw. Have to check that out. It's probably already sold out. I'm always late to the party. Okay, so this is Rosie's blanket, the pet blanket in a bag. I think it's great. I was hoping to get Foxwood, but that one seems gone. This was the only one I could find on the website, but you know, it's for her, so it wasn't really critical. Pattern wasn't really critical. So anyway, that's my video today. I'm sorry it was a little distracting, and I was distracted, and she wasn't as mellow as I hoped, because sometimes she naps and cuddles real nice. I feel a little bit like maybe she got a little bit of Duke's spirit, and she was born 5 days before he died. So I kind of like to think, oh, well, maybe while he was dying, a little bit of his spirit went to her, because she snuggles in a very similar way to him. So anyway, that is Rosie, and that was my haul video plus my celebration of International Zebra Day with my zebra villager. Oh my word, please come back. Thanks so much. Oh, come back here, please. Come back here. Thanks so much for watching, and hopefully we'll see you next time, and it'll be a lot less chaotic here on Vera Bradley back in the day. Oh my goodness.